Hey friends, welcome back to the Barber Bus. And this video was recorded the day after we finished our previous video where we went to Mill Creek State Park for Father's Day. Spent 3 wonderful days there on Table Rock Lake. Had a lot of fun with some family and friends. Had some wonderful barbecue and all kinds of great fun. But something happened as we were packing up to come back home that didn't make it on that video, and I wanted to just touch briefly on it now, because if I knew then what I know now, it wouldn't have been such a big deal. Back in December of last year, we took our very first long trip in the Barber Bus down to the Rio Grande Valley of Texas. And every day before we go on the road, I would check our tire pressures. And this particular day in Weslaco, Texas, I tried to check the tire pressure, and the air started leaking out of the valve stems. It wouldn't stop. And I ended up having to call in a service guy. He showed me what happened, and apparently it was just either some moisture or some dirt had gotten in the valve stem that caused it to stick. And the way he said to fix it is to thump it. You take your little air nozzle and you just thump it a couple times, and lo and behold, it unstuck. And it was kind of a surprise to me because our tires were only a week old at that time. We had just put brand new tires on the coach. But I thought this is good knowledge, and it has come in handy a couple of times until yesterday. Because when I went to check the air pressure on this driver's front tire, I touched the air nozzle, and boy, it started leaking like crazy. So I thumped it. I thumped it again. I thumped it till I couldn't thump it anymore, and it just kept leaking air out. So I screwed the cap back on just so that all the air wouldn't come out, but I certainly couldn't drive it that way. And Melanie did me a great favor, did us a great favor, and she went to an auto parts store and she picked up a Schrader valve core kit with a little screwdriver that you use to change the valve core. That was it. All I needed to do was change the valve core on these the very first time I had the problem, and I could have solved everything. So that's what I did. And there's a kit you can get, it's very inexpensive, by a company called Slime. And you can find these kits at just about any auto parts store, Walmart. They're not very expensive, and it contains a universal Schrader valve core that really works on most tires, cars, bicycles, RVs, you name it. And so we got the little valve core. I got the little tool that you use to pull that valve core out. And all of the instructions that I found say that you need to, oh, it's starting to rain here, folks. I'm gonna stand under the tree here. It's just, that's how it is here in Missouri. So I checked a lot of videos on how to repair that valve core stem. And they say, you know, you let all the air out of your tire so that you don't have pressure build up and that valve core won't go flying out. Well, this is a lot of air in these tires, and I didn't want to have it go completely flat and maybe come off the rim. So I waited till we got the new cores that Melanie brought over to the campsite. I unscrewed the cap and then quickly removed the old valve core. And then put in the new valve core. And it worked like a charm, fixed the coach, and so now that's what I'll do the next time. No more thumping for Jim Barber. And we're gonna get some more valve stem cores to keep on hand. And that's just a simple tip. I hope that you'll maybe learn a little something from that. I didn't know much about it at all when we first started. Now I'm gaining a little more experience, and I've learned what to do next time my valve core stems are stuck. I hope this helps you guys. Thanks for coming here on a rainy day in Missouri. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. Be part of our growing Facebook and YouTube family as well. We've got a Facebook channel, The Barber Bus. We even have a website, barberbus.org, and you can follow our adventures. I've got my performing schedule on there, so you'll know where Melanie and I are going to be performing at different RV resorts, theaters across the country, and I hope that you'll join us for this wonderful journey. I'm gonna get inside because it's raining heavier now. See you guys, bye-bye.